Hi guys, so I'm back today. I don't know, I just decided to film this little piece. I'm working on pages for a page swap for a mini album, and it's a paper bag mini album, and this is kind of what I have so far. And I'm actually waiting for some magnets to come in before I can finish all of it. But this page right here, it's just the window, it's the Tim Holtz window, and it opens up like this. And then it also on the back side, there's that. There's the normal construction of the paper bag. It opens like this. There's going to be a doily frame, and I have all the pieces right here, but I'm waiting for my magnet, so I haven't assembled it. There's going to be a little accordion fold like this that goes behind it, and I'm actually I already have all my paper mats done that will go inside of each of these. So I've got that done. This, and then there's going to be a little banner. I haven't decided exactly how that's going to be. This is not quite done either. It needs a little something. It's probably going to look a little more finished when I have this page done, and it won't need so much. And then on this back page is going to be the Tim Holtz door, and I've got this already set up. I'm building the little wreath right now, and obviously I have to put a doorknob, and I'm going to, with this one, I'm going to have, I don't know exactly what I'm going to have, but there'll be a few pages on there. So I don't know why, but I have just decided that I'm going to do a little film today. I've been wanting to kind of do some more, what's the word? More process videos, and I've just been working on this and that and the other thing. So I just decided to kind of film what I'm doing today, right now. So first and what I have right here is the Tim Holtz door die, and you can kind of see the embossing that it has. And I'm going to create the wreath. So what I did was I took my little, I think this is 1¼ but let's go ahead and measure it, because I'm never quite sure. So it's actually almost, I guess, 1½. So it's 1½ circle punch. Got my handy dandy little pencil here, and what I did was I just lightly trace the outside of the circle. Now I don't have to worry about it being dark or, it being too much, because I'm going to cover it with the branches. So what I did was I took the Martha Stewart branch die, and I punched out a ton of little branches. And this is the Basil shimmer paper. I'll just tell you, it's the Basil shimmer paper, and it is in the color Diamond. And what I did was I inked it with the Tim Holtz Twisted Citron. I'm not sure. So that's what I did. And I'm using this art glitter glue, and you can use any adhesive that you want. I would recommend obviously a wet adhesive, but this is some adhesive that my friend Kendra sent me. Hi Kendra, if you're watching. And I like it. The little fine tip is awesome, and it's really, really strong adhesive. So, okay. Is it this way? Oh, I gotta remember how I started it. Okay. So it's actually this way. So yeah, not a whole lot going on lately. I've had a few projects in the works. Working on pocket letters. I think this month's swap was the pocket letter, and so I think my next videos are going to be that. Got a little bit of an idea. It's going to be Halloween theme with Halloween coming up. I just thought that I would do that. And you guys will notice that there's not any specific spacing that I'm using while doing this. It's just what looks good to me. Also, I'm turning the door itself because I found it works a lot better that way. So I'm just, when I'm doing this, if you wanted to make a wreath like this, just what I'm doing is I'm obviously just a little bit of adhesive on the stem part, and there we go. And I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to add flowers to it in a little bit, but I haven't gotten there yet, so yeah. So just trying to not have this be boring as I go. I don't know, I guess it's just going to be some late night filming. And I just happened to look up and go, oh, I guess I am still in frame. So that's good, right? I know that before there have been times where I haven't been in frame. So it's not perfectly round, but I think it's pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add flowers along here and a doorknob. So I'll just keep going with that. And yeah, trying to, as always, get organized, but you know how that goes. Everyone's lives are so busy, and even with my planner, it's like, holy crap, I don't have enough hours in my day to get everything done. Working, 12 hours, at the school, it definitely doesn't leave time for a lot. And then, when there is time off, it's getting stuff done here at the house, like laundry or, things for the dogs, the dishes, just, all that kind of fun stuff. So when there is free time, I'm not sure what free time is. No, I'm just kidding. So, I think coming up, I might do a little bit of, like a planner video. I haven't really changed anything about how I do my planners at all. I've just, I've actually gotten some really cute stamps for it that I just started using from the Sweet Stamp Shop. And they're adorable. They've got, one's got a little vacuum cleaner and a little washer and, all that kind of fun stuff. Then there's another one, it's like plan to work, and you can, I'll show it to you in another video, but it has, things for uploading on YouTube or Facebook or Pinterest or, just any of those social medias. I know that I'm really, really terrible about uploading videos and things like that, and I don't do anything like that. So this late night crafting is just going to have me babbling. Do you guys, any of you do that new Periscope? I've seen a couple of them, Jennifer McGuire and Christina Werner. I've seen theirs, and they look really fun, but I don't think I have any followers to do that. It's just really basic things. I really like Christina Warner. She's done a couple of her hand lettering ones, and those were fun to watch. I admire her being able to write in calligraphy like she does, and I'm always so jealous. I know people say, oh, it just takes time and you just have to, work at it and stuff like that. And I've tried to improve my handwriting, and it doesn't work. I think part of it is because I'm at, a slight disadvantage being left-handed. And whenever you do write, unless it dries really fast, the ink of whatever pen you're using, the way that you write, you're pushing across it instead of, pulling. So, or it's just weird. That's why most left-handed people, they write kind of upside down. I was never one who did that. I guess I've always been kind of that bull in a china shop. Just start pushing buttons or, doing stuff until you figure it out. So, that's just how I always have been. My husband is also left-handed, and he writes upside down. And I always look at it and I always like, honey, how do you write like that? He goes, the same way you just write by pushing through it. So I guess, to each their own. So, but this late night babbling is, the whole point to it was, I am planning on doing a planner video coming up as soon as I get a couple other projects done. And then I was thinking about doing a couple more process videos. That. And then lately, I have been getting requests from some of you viewers to do a tutorial on the Prima Fairy Rhymes mini that I did last year. And I've really been thinking about doing it. The only problem is I can't get the pen in there for some reason. I can't get that paper anymore, so it wouldn't be the same paper. And I'm thinking that I could do some of it, but I can't do all of it as far as like embellishing. Just, because I don't honestly know how to do a supply list for that mini album, because there was a lot of just different random supplies that went into it. So I'm thinking that maybe I'll, show my page construction and covering and things like that. And then, some light decorating, like when I did, like how I did some of the pockets, but some of the pockets were just from the Brenda Walton die. So again, that would be one of those things where you couldn't have it exactly like that, because, unless you had that die, or you could make the library pockets or the envelopes or however you, wanted to do that. Okay, so now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a trifold behind that. So let's go ahead and figure that out. Oh, yikes. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so it is 5 1/4 by 3. So what we'll do is, yeah, that'll work. So let's go ahead and cut this to 5 1/2 because that'll do, yeah, that's good. So we'll do 5.5. And I said by 3, so it'll be 9. But I want to add, okay. This is how I do my math. I don't do it at all. So let's go ahead. So it was by 3. Okay. So we want to do 3.25. Oh yeah, whoops. I taped that down because I broke it. So 3.25. Oopsies, that actually, that didn't work out how I thought it was going to. 3.25. It's the cheater way of not doing math, right? And, oopsie. So now you guys know my secret, because I wasn't going to sit here in front of everyone and go, okay, so, alright, and this one we have to do just a tad, like an 1/8 shorter, and that's because it's going to fold in like so. Okay, so now let's check our measurements, and my scratch paper that I normally have out is this. So, so it is 10 and 1. So it's 9 5/8. I know I was saying 10. So it's 5 1/2 by 9 5/8. Score. Oops, score 3 1/2. Oh, wait, no. Jeez, I just did the scoring. So 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Okay, so now let's just replicate that 5 more times. Simple, right? Maybe not. So So I am very much a person who likes to assembly line everything. And I was just making sure that I didn't lose my mind and you know, I really don't like, okay, well, I really hate this particular cutter. So it just never cuts straight. I don't know if any of you have ever had this cutter and have the same problem, but if you have, please let me know so I know that I'm not alone in this fight. Also, if you've had this issue and you found a cutter that you absolutely love now, and would like to share that with me, just the information, if you guys would go ahead and post it down below, that would be awesome, so that I could possibly find something new, because this one, it never cuts straight. I do have one with a rotary blade. It's just so big and clunky that I don't use it a lot. So sorry about banging the camera around. Okay, so those are all cut. And we'll go ahead and cut these at 9. And 5/8. I'm just having a heck of a time remembering where that line is. So it is just... Hopefully I'm cutting them all the same length, right? So I do have work tomorrow, so I won't craft too much longer tonight. So I don't know. What have you guys been working on? So that should be all the cutting that I need to do. Oop, sorry. You know, Halloween's coming up. I've been seeing a lot of Christmas projects, which is completely freaking me out. But I don't know about you guys, but it is completely freaking me out. I'm not ready for I'm not ready for the holidays. I never am. I always have really good intentions of being ready for them. I have all these projects that I want to get done, and time just gets away from me. I don't know if that happens to you guys. You know, a lot of people are like, well, it's about organizing and prioritizing, and I definitely try, but then I get tired. I just get tired. I can't even imagine having kids. Some of you women, you are, you know, you work full time, you have kids, you run your house. It's just amazing to me. I have a hard enough time working, having dogs, and and keeping it together. Oh, I don't know if I did tell you yet. I don't know if I shared the news, but we added a puppy dog to our house. He's a rescue. His name is Blake, and he is a Chihuahua mix. He is hilarious, and he and the little Truly monster, well, actually I call her the Truly Badger. If any of you guys have ever seen the Honey Badger videos, Truly has an attitude very much like the Honey Badger, so we call her the Truly Badger. But he is so sweet, and he is so good to her, and they just play and play and play all day long and all night, and they're always snuggling and cuddling, and it's just the cutest thing. They just love each other very, very much, and I'm so happy that we could rescue him. He was in a little bit of trouble this evening. He stole Daddy's pizza off the coffee table, although I blame Daddy partially for leaving his pizza where the puppies could reach it. So, all right. So there is that. Now, okay, so it's going to be 4 or 5. There's going to be five pieces. Okay. Oh my gosh. No. I don't know what I was doing. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Lord, my brain just left me. Okay, yeah, I was right. So 5, and they're going to be cut at 5 1/4 because these are 5 1/4, and then they are going to be by 3. Okay. And that, so there's going to be 5. Oh my gosh, that is so many. So, I'm trying to, I have paper. I have lots and lots and lots of paper. So some of it is already cut up, so we don't need that. But use those. I don't need that. I know, picking paper is so boring, guys. We're just going to do a mix of papers. Whoops. I just dropped that on the ground. I haven't picked my covers yet, so although that won't take much paper. Okay, so I like that one. Everything is just closing in on me. Okay, so this one, that one, this one, these two. Yeah. Okay. So okay. We need okay. So we can do one of each pattern. well, I think I'm going to call it good for this video because I think this video is at 30 minutes. So I'm going to stop it here and then I'll come back and you guys can keep crafting, late night crafting chat with me if you want. If not, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.